This is the best podcast.
Welcome to This is the Best Podcast, a podcast where we discuss all things that are the best. My name is Nick. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Nick.
Good to see you.
Are you ready to do this? I mean, we're sitting here with other people. Let's,
Before we get to the other people, I'm looking at you in the eyes right now, Dan.
I know, that is a trip.
To everybody that listened to to all of our listeners, this is the very first time me and Dan have actually recorded this together in person. I do it at home, and Dan records on one of those stolen Russian yachts. He's somewhere on the Adriatic
Apparently,
Sea.
I have to give it back pretty soon.
No, just keep sailing, dude. They'll never catch you. He's like, all that beluga caviar behind you, usually.
Yeah, I had my sea legs just walking in here. I was stumbling all over the place.
My grandma said she wants some of that caviar.
She can have as much as she wants.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Dan, today's a very special episode. Do you know why?
Yeah, I think so. Why don't you tell the audience?
Well, it's for a myriad of reasons. Couple of reasons. Number one, we're recording in person. Number two, we have two guests with us, but one of them is our very first recurring guest.
Repeat offender.
Is actually, I believe, well, first of all, hello, Tim.
Hello, gentlemen.
Good to have you back.
Olympic Tim.
Olympic Tim.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure.
I think you were our very first guest. I'm pretty sure.
He was the best Olympic
event? Best winter Olympic event.
Summer, actually. Yes, it was summer.
It summer?
Yeah.
Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do winter next time.
Absolutely.
But you are our very first guest, and you are our very first reoccurring guest.
I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, I could not imagine a better person to have for our very first guest. Glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Also joining us today, Bill.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Ooh.
I'm Bill.
Bill, you have a very deep, sensual voice. I'm a little bit jealous.
I like it.
Dan, fix my voice in post.
I'll do what I can.
Make it sound more like Bill's.
Just to do a couple of beer stretches.
Yes, I'll put the Bill filter on it.
Yeah, please do. Bill, do you got something to plug?
Nothing right now. I guess I will be playing for this band called Haunted Summer over the summer. Haunted Summer over the summer.
That's a
nice.
Cool. Wait, are you doing it over the summer, or is the band called Haunted
Summer?
Haunted Summer over. Okay, never mind.
Haunted Summer playing over the summer.
On tour this summer.
This summer.
Yeah, I'll be doing a little support tour for the Warlocks coming up in the mid-June, and that'll be about a week and a half, and then we get back in LA for about a week and a half, and then head out for the rest of summer playing a national tour again.
Very cool.
That's
Hitting
awesome.
the road.
Very
looking
cool.
forward to it.
There are a few things cooler than to mention to people that you're doing a national tour. I think it's one of those just kind of baller moves, like national tour.
It's up there.
It's pretty up there.
It's the way he said it too.
It's It's so nonchalant, matter of fact. I know. It's like, it's a national tour.
It's not his
Whatever.
first rodeo.
No. They throw a lot of bras and panties at us. It's really a burden at this point.
Yeah, it's just I feel like Nicolas Cage right now.
Yeah.
It's just the unbearable weight of massive talent.
I'm just so there's just so much money and talent that I have. My God.
So, our guests and us, I mean, if the audience is starting to wonder why have we collected these
Why have we
people
gathered?
together, what possibly could we be discussing today?
Today we are doing our very first best draft. What are we drafting, gentlemen?
Ooh.
We're drafting the best zombie apocalypse survival squad.
Boom.
We'll
Boom
be doing a
shakalaka.
4-round draft, and those 4 teams then will square off to determine which one is the best.
So it's 4 teams. Each team we get 4 picks.
Each team gets 4 picks. The person has to be a non-fiction entity, living or dead, though.
So real person, living or dead. Okay. So no superheroes.
And also, I just want to make sure with this, it's if someone says one person, you can't take them then. So that's how the draft goes.
Yeah, you can't take them if.
Yeah, no, there's no double picks.
Yeah, Shaq never played for like the Bills and the Minnesota Twins.
Not the same season.
All right. Yeah, damn, you're my sports guy, so you gotta throw in the.
Yeah,
sports
wow.
references.
Did he say Shaq? He said
He
Shaq,
did
right?
say Shaq. That might be the only athlete he
Johnny
knows.
Unitas never played.
Oh
with
wow,
Shaq,
look at him.
right?
He's got depth.
Here we go. Okay, Dan, you're a sports guy. How do we start this off?
Well, we need to pick names and determine draft order. So we have the names
We got him right here.
in a mason jar.
The Jar of Destiny.
Will you do the honors then?
So, do I pick one or do I pick them all? Or
Pick one at a time.
all right,
The first pick,
first pick. Here
In
we
the
go.
2022 draft.
Zombie
2022
Apocalypse Draft.
First pick, Bill E.
Bill.
All righty.
The coveted first pick.
Coveted first pick.
Don't say it yet.
So do I keep picking?
Yes.
All right. Second pick goes to Big Nick. That's
Big
me.
Nick.
That would be me.
It seems fixed to me.
Third pick. Dan the Man.
Oh, it is
Oh.
fixed.
it's so fixed.
And phew, it's a good thing I got the fix jar.
I know. Wow.
Final pick.
Read the last one.
Goes to Tim E.
Okay.
It's because your name weighs so much; it sinks to the
All
bottom.
right. So
should we
that order is every round. We're not doing any sort of snake draft. It's 1 through 4, 1 through 4, 1 through 4, 1 through 4.
Let's do it. We're also picking a worse person, right?
Just for the fun of it at the end.
Why the hell not? All right, Bill. The first pick is yours. Go for it.
All right, first pick. I think I'm gonna go back a classical like sword style and go with Musashi Miyamoto,
Oh!
famous two-handed swordman who developed his own, fighting style and that kind of thing. Famous for his writing the Book of Five Rings, which is his whole life philosophy of sword play and all that stuff. However, I think he'd be really useful because he'd probably develop like a really good like anti-zombie fighting technique and like spend his life mastering it, kind of thing. So you're like, all right, teach me.
Only reason I didn't pick him myself because I couldn't pronounce a name.
I have him written down, and I'll just throw another fact in there. He has the record for undefeated duels at 61. The closest second was 33.
Was he on your pick? Was he one of your picks?
Yep, he's right there, number 1.
I'm just kind of like a little anxious though because he kind of like I don't want him to go off like challenging like an unbeatable zombie to a duel and like dying or something.
Damn,
stupid.
that's a good pick. I feel like an
that's
idiot
one
here.
thing
I
I
never thought
failed.
about that.
That's one thing I failed to mention. These aren't 28 days later zombies that rush around all
Oh,
quick.
yeah,
This
do we-
is your standard,
brain-eating.
shuffling, brain-eating zombie
Brain-eating
that Walking Dead
Walking
type.
Dead.
Yeah, very,
Romero,
very
that kind of thing.
simple.
Dead zombies.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's a good pick. That's a great first
it is
pick.
great.
What was the name again?
Musashi Miyamoto.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Next pick is mine.
It is Big Nick.
I'm leading Norm Abrams. Craftsman, carpenter extraordinaire. The man can build damn near anything. Probably you remember him from, I think, This Old House. Tim,
Yeah.
From This Old House. He was
Yeah.
the master carpenter
Yeah.
on that
Norm.
one. Norm.
Yeah.
He's America's shop teacher, basically.
Well, all
And
right.
for me, I like to build. Yes, killing zombies is important during the zombie apocalypse, but building a society is also equally important. So we're gonna need those handy skills to build walls, build whatever you need. So,
Very forward thinking.
very forward thinking. I'm going Norm Abrams as my first pick.
A little bit
That's a good
outside of the box.
Yes.
I like it. I like it. Who's next? I'm next. Well, with Musashi off the board, I'm going Teddy Roosevelt. That's right, the
My
Rough
favorite-
Rider.
My favorite president.
Oh, he's solid. He's solid. I mean, obviously, his leadership skills are
Yeah.
going to be a benefit. His military strategic skills are going to be a benefit. I mean, obviously, he's good with weaponry.
It's true.
Survival in the wilderness. All that stuff's good. Also, it's very sad. He lost his wife and his mother
To
the
zombies?
same day.
Right, he did.
So that guy's going to be cold as ice if members of the party are going down. It's all right. He's going to be able to do what needs to be done
Ice
in
in
the
his
face
veins.
of loss.
Ice in his veins.
Yeah, you can't underestimate like the power of someone losing their entire family, right?
Yeah. Damn, that's a good pick. Why
It's a
didn't I
good
think of
one.
these things? All right, Tim, it's up to you. Who do you got?
All right, so I'm going with the survivor mode first, since nobody picked this person. I didn't think anybody was going to pick him. His name is Les Stroud. He does a TV show called Survivor Man, okay?
yeah.
So how this episode of Survivor Man works, he goes out for 7 days. He doesn't have a crew. He goes out by himself, and he films a TV show, and he survives. He's a survival expert. He's like, he's from Canada, so he's the Canadian Bear Grylls. He does Survivor Man, Wild Harvest. He actually built an off-the-grid house, so like Norm, but with real skills that are going to be like Norm.
How dare you?
How
dare you?
There's not going to be
Shade alert.
There's not going to be any lows set up in the apocalypse. So I need somebody that's a survivor. This guy's a survivor, man. So he can survive. We can catch rats and eat them if we have to.
There'll be an apocalyptic Home Depot, I think. Come on now.
I mean, there will be
They'll wear the-
lows.
they'll wear the orange
we'll see if
vest.
they've been looted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
find
only time I'll go
plywood.
into a Lowe's is
There'll
during
be
these
plywood.
During the
apocalypse.
apocalypse, yeah. And no electricity, Norm, you're out. You're out. But
Normal wire something.
he'll figure out something. Les Stroud, that's
Les
who I want.
Stroud,
Great
written
pick.
down.
Great pick.
Okay, that's round one is
Round one.
complete. Round two, Bill.
Well, kind of going off of well, I guess this is probably for like midway to like later in the apocalypse. I would go with Leonardo da Vinci, mainly for like once we get our little settlement going, established, when we're trying to figure out how to make up for the lack of modern technology and kind of stuff like that, doing stuff with wood and that kind of stuff. So simple machines, that kind of thing, and start from scratch. And plus, he's a Renaissance man, so he can also
Yeah.
handle medicine and and entertainment. He's a musician as well, so I'm not going to get bored.
And he can paint.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
He can paint.
With the blood of zombies.
Right. I think that keeps the zombies away.
Da Vinci's red period.
It's true. That's Picasso.
Oh, my bad.
Interesting. That's an interesting pick.
That's a
good
good
pick.
pick. I
Good
like
pick.
that.
Good pick.
I like that. All right, my next pick.
All right, Nick.
We need sustenance, guys. People got to eat eventually. I'm going Guy Fieri.
Oh, wow.
The man can cook anything. The man can cook anywhere. He's got cool bowling shirts.
He's got good taste.
And he's a heftier man, so if we get overrun by zombies, I can probably outrun him. So it's win-win.
That is an interesting
Yeah.
element of your selection process.
It's true. It's true. And also, what was I gonna say? If the zombie town gets a little bit too depressing, you can still take me to Flavor Town, which is never a bad thing. So he's my pick number 2, Guy Fieri.
all right. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We're gonna eat good in the apocalypse.
And he also, does a lot of like volunteering and benefit stuff too. So it's like it's
I'm
good
sure
for the
the
community.
zombies will appreciate that.
I don't think there'll be a community.
Yeah. Well, we'll build one. Dan, what do you got?
Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm probably going to slaughter this name, and I might have our Korean listeners point it out. But young lady Kim Soo Young,
Who's that?
also known as the Viper, named female archer of the 20th century. Because what takes out a zombie real nice? Arrow to the head.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Put her up in a tree. Pow, pow, pow. Dunzo.
What a cool name. They called her the Viper. That was her name?
Yeah, apparently.
What do you got to do in life to get named after a snake?
Win a bunch of medals.
I feel like I would get
shooting bullseyes.
I would get named after some kind of like sad sea animal, like a sea cow.
Manatee.
Yeah, man. There comes Nikki Manatee.
Nikki Manatee.
I was like, damn it, I was going for a snake theme, you jerks, not a manatee themed here.
I don't think you can pick your nickname.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah.
What did the Viper do to get her nickname? I want a cool nickname like that.
And it was before the internet, so it was like
Yeah.
someone just said, "Oh, the Viper."
Yeah.
Maybe
Call
she's a
her
big fan of
Viper.
Dodges,
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Could
she,
be.
she shot a lot of mice, and then they're like, well, it took out the mice problem. Nice going. Nice going. What is it, Kim?
Kim. Yeah.
Nice going, Kim.
All right.
All right.
Finishing
pick.
the round.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, here we go.
Tim, what do you got?
I was thinking about this for a long time, and I think it's a great pick, but then again, I don't know, so I'm going to go with you guys for this one. American Sniper, Chris Kyle.
Oh, that's a
okay.
good one. Yes, yes.
Bradley Cooper played him in the movie. He's SEAL Team 3. He did 4 tours. He is a 2 silver stars, 5 bronze stars, longest shot combo in combat history. He did 2,100 yards. That's 21 football fields. He killed a guy in.
21 football fields?
21 football fields. So no zombies are getting near us.
How
Because
the
I'm going to
hell-
have Chris Kyle up there. He's going to pop.
How the hell did he even see that far?
Till you run out of ammo.
I know. That's what I'm thinking about.
You go to the zombie, you pick it out, and then you just use a bullet again. That's how
Do you
bullets-
know how bullets work?
Yeah, that's exactly how bullets work. Ask
Yeah,
the Viper.
recycling is even more important in the zombie apocalypse. You know,
I
You gotta-
agree.
It is.
The first thing I'm going to say, Chris, where do they make these bullets?
Yeah.
We have to go to this place, and we have to make our own bullets from that. That'll be our home base, wherever these bullets are.
Bullets are us.
Mhm.
Round 3.
That's a great pick.
It
That's
is
a great pick.
very solid.
But the samurai over here is going to kill him if he runs out
From
of bullets.
far away. Well, you got him at a distance.
Yeah.
Keep him on his toes.
Oh, I'm sure he might pick up a gun too if he wanted to. Let's see, the third one. I think this one I'm kind of going off of like your I don't know, military kind of diversion or whatever, and also command and control. So I'm gonna pull up Harriet Tubman because
Interesting choice.
like during the apocalypse, because here's my thinking, right? Because you survive the apocalypse, right? And chances are, if there are groups of survivors across the United States, they're probably going to be divided up into factionalism and all this kind of crazy stuff, where you're going to have to rely on skills like human smuggling and stuff like that, because you never know what kind of what each faction is going to be like. So I think she'll be a good fit in there. Plus, she's a devout woman, kind of thing. So she's doing the good right thing. Plus, she has military experience. She led the Combahee River Raid in June 2nd, 1863. The first woman to ever lead an armed raid against an enemy force.
I know that. Was not aware of that.
This is an interesting pick. I never would have
Oh,
went
yeah,
here.
so
with
she's
it,
got
but-
experience in the
No, yeah,
combat.
it's
She's
true.
got experience in the underground logistics. So if you need to get across a post-apocalyptic America, I think we have a good chance.
All right. I just got to tell you how much I love that pick. Because, first of all, if you can make it from the south to the north, hiding from people, you can hide from zombies.
It's true.
Totally. Oh, wow.
Damn it. We're all
what a
play-
great pick.
We're all playing checkers. Bill is playing chess right now.
He is. He is. Wow.
Damn it.
Oh, score 1 for Bill.
How do you follow that, Big
Well,
Nick?
Oh, I'll tell you how I follow this up. I'm glad you picked a woman, Bill, because actually my next pick is also a woman. Her name is Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah.
What can't Dolly Parton do? First of all, she's a singer, so she can entertain us. Also, she's a hell of a good shot. I've heard she can shoot, so she can protect us. She has enormous breasts; those will come in handy at a certain point.
Certain point.
Yeah.
You're-
She's lovely too.
You're thinking of repopulation.
Well,
That's
we
what
gotta
you're
start
thinking of,
somewhere,
aren't
Dan.
you?
I gotta start somewhere.
I was waiting for a pick like this from you.
Well, yeah, just from me, just from me.
Nick, can we go over your team one more time?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, he's got Norm Abrams,
Norm
Guy
Abrams,
Fieri.
Guy Fieri, Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
This is my
Okay, by a show of hands, how many people think Nick's going to be out first? Anybody?
It sounds like a pretty fun team to be on.
What the? How dare you? Why?
You have no military. There's no one to protect anybody.
Dolly can shoot. I promise you. And also, I'm pretty good. I'm scrappy. I can do stuff.
Well, they might
Wait for
survive,
my-
but just
wait
everyone
for
wants
my
to hang
final
out with
pick.
Dolly Parton.
This is
and
true.
Guy
This
Fieri.
is true. I hope the
Yeah,
zombies like her music.
Yeah.
His final
Zombie-
pick is going to solve all the problems. No worries, no worries.
You guys are gonna see. You're gonna eat those words.
Okay.
Because Guy Fieri will cook them, and you will eat them, and I will win. Dolly Parton, boobs. You'll need them.
Written down
Written down.
in ink.
Dan, next
Okay.
pick.
So your pick earlier, Guy Fieri. I was like, okay, good, because I also have a chef.
Oh man.
One Anthony Bourdain.
I thought about him. I thought about him.
Rest in power.
Oh, you took one of mine.
I mean, shoot, you got to have a chef, right? Because scrapping for food. I mean, you got to find someone that could make something out of nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Much like my pick.
And also,
Dolly?
Yeah. No, not
Anthony
Dolly,
Bourdain.
Guy.
Anthony Bourdain, he's got that, rock and roller kind of I don't give a fuck kind of attitude.
Out of all the celebrity chefs,
got a
I'd
good
say he's
voice,
probably
too.
my favorite.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he never really cooked much, to be honest with you. He just kind of hung out and said, "I can."
Yeah,
do-
no,
I
his
can do
cooking
that."
days are kind of behind him, you know.
And he
He's
even
just
said
kinda
he rarely cooks. He doesn't like to cook in front of people. It's
yeah,
just-
but in a zombie apocalypse, he's gonna
he'll
refine
find a
it.
way.
Yeah,
He'll
he
find a
will.
way.
And I think he'd be the guy that find the cigarettes if you like to smoke.
Yeah.
He'd find the
Yeah.
cigarettes.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Wherever you are, he finds cigarettes, and you have great stories. So
Yeah.
you have someone you can hang with on a roof and just lean back and talk about the zombie apocalypse and talk about doing different things. Even
It's
just
great.
Yeah,
You know, I did cocaine
absolutely.
with a zombie once. It was pretty cool.
That's true. I'm sure he could get you a lot of contraband and stuff like that.
he would have ways. For some reason, he would have ways.
He would figure it out.
All right, is it my turn?
It is.
All right. So
Finishing off round 3.
if you don't know, my name is Tim, and I do an Olympic podcast called Tim Loves the Olympics. So I got to put an Olympian down here. I need to put an Olympian on my list.
True.
Just for someone I can hang with and talk Olympic stuff with, because everyone else is going to be gone by that time. And I'm going to pick somebody. Her name is First Lieutenant Amber English. She's a 2012 Olympic gold medalist in women's skeet shooting. Okay, so this is up close kind of stuff.
Pretty cool.
So she actually made an Olympic record. She hit 56 targets out of 60. So she's quick. So if the zombies come quick, boom, 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 because, Chris is really nice, but he has, if you're not far away, he's got to run away to get farther away to shoot. So that's why I'm going with that. So I'm going to definitely go with Amber English, First Lieutenant Amber English, Olympian. And if she's on my podcast, so if you want to listen to it, TimLovesTheOlympics.com, wherever you can find your favorite podcast.
Nice plug.
There you go.
And you
Very
know what?
nice. Good plug. Solid plug.
I mean, maybe you guys can create some zombie Olympic events as well.
We're going to be board,
Dude,
Yeah.
We'll be bored.
Zombie Olympics
The
would
zombie
be cool
Olympics.
Oh, what a great
Hey.
idea.
Brain
Future
eating.
episode, best zombie Olympics event.
Yeah, 100-yard
The
shuffle.
Shuffleboard, yeah.
The brain eating contest.
Definitely the high jumps out, the pole vaults out. Javelin, maybe.
That'll work. All right, Bill. What do you
Right.
got? This is our final pick, right?
Final round.
Final round.
Final pick. Okay, now this is kind of an optimistic pick because I'm kind of assuming that I'm surviving through the first initial phases of the whole zombie apocalypse. So I'm at this point, civilization's starting to come back, but I'm gonna kind of think of it more like the Wild West. So I'm pulling up Wild Bill Hickok. He's gonna be that lawman coming in there.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to sit there and establish some sort of semblance of order, even though whatever he's he's a hired gun in a lot of ways. But I think it'd be kind of a good fit, just because like he's used to being out like on the frontier, on the edge of society, anyways, and and plus he's just a assorted person. He did some acting apparently. I was trying to look up stuff online, like what the fuck was he was he acting in?
Was Wild Bill Hickok?
No, he he joined in with Buffalo Bill Cody's Wild West show,
So I say,
and it was rumored he was effing horrible on stage. So I would take that acting ability and toss it right out.
Okay,
so Wild
I won't
Bill
keep
and
him for an
Buffalo Bill were
actor.
two separate people.
Yes, correct.
There's a lot of Bills back then. You would fit in, Bill.
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta put a bill in there.
You gotta put a Bill in there. Damn, I need more Nicks.
Well,
on
you
the
got
team.
2 bills now. All right, Big Nick.
All right, my final pick. Now I'm actually a little bit embarrassed about my pick. You guys made fun of me on the last one.
No, we didn't make fun of you. We just
Pointed out the obvious.
pointed at the obvious. I don't know how Dolly is going to go, but
I am gonna go Jamie Heineman from the Mythbusters. Another builder. He can cover all the bases that Norm can't handle. Also, the Mythbusters have had several zombie episodes where they did shoot stuff, and Jamie can shoot, and also, much like Teddy Roosevelt, has no emotion.
yeah.
Can kill just blindly.
Which one was he? Was he the one with the big mustache?
He was the mustache one with the beret. Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna go with Adam, but he had too much. He thought he was funny. Like, that's my thing. You're not taking that away from me in the zombie
Whoa,
apocalypse.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So I need the humorless guy.
You kind of think about Jamie could play Teddy Roosevelt.
It was either gonna be Jamie or Carrie from Mythbusters, but no, shoot, I should have had another lady there. No, I'm sticking with Jamie. So
You've got Dolly.
I got
as
Dolly.
ladies go, that's
Yeah.
the best lady.
You're not
what a
gonna do
woman.
much better. than
What a
that.
woman.
What a woman. So that's my final pick. Jamie Heineman.
Excellent. All right. With my final pick, I'm going actress and inventor Hedy Lamarr.
Ooh.
Hedy Eddie Lamar.
Who is Hedy Lamar?
Eddie Lamar.
Hey, she also like was a scientist and stuff too, wasn't she?
Scientist inventor. Well, when she was dating Howard Hughes back in the day, he was so enthralled with her mind that he gave her full access to all of his scientists and engineers and technicians, and let her just create.
That's so cool.
Yes, and she and another man actually invented a jamming system during World War II. It wasn't implemented until like the 50s, but a lot of what they created became the basis for our current GPS type technology.
That's so cool.
So, yes, you've got Da Vinci, I've got Hedy Lamar, kind of figure some stuff out, you know.
She's a better actor than Bill Hickok. That's for sure.
Yes, definitely. And quite attractive.
Was she in a Mel Brooks movie?
You're
that's
thinking
Hedley.
Hedley Lamar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hedley.
Sorry.
Hedley Lamar.
I knew
That's
I
Hedley.
I knew I know the name from somewhere.
That's Hedley.
Hedley Lamar. All right, wrong person. All right.
Wrong person.
So
Blazing Saddles.
my last Blazing Saddles, exactly. That was it, Blazing Saddles. I was like, wow, Blazing Saddles, good call. I had these two people on my last on my list, and I'm gonna pick the one that I think would be the coolest, but the other one's very cool. Should I give you both of them, or you just want the one?
Give us both. Why not?
Okay, all right. My final two people are between Chuck Norris and Ernest Hemingway.
Go with Hemingway. You need somebody to drink with.
Exactly. So I was going with Chuck Norris, but like how many times can you watch him, do push-ups and crack zombies in the head with a right kick? I like Hemingway.
He's gonna get preachy. He's gonna tell you to get on your Bowflex too much.
No, I'm not getting on the Bowflex. And no, we're not doing that. I don't care how old you are.
Yeah.
But Hemingway was he was a man's man. Besides being a great writer of Old Man in the Sea, he was a big, tough guy. He was a hunter. He was a fisherman. He was a survivor. He survived anthrax, malaria, pneumonia, diphtheria, skin cancer. He had diabetes, 2 plane crashes, a ruptured liver, spleen, kidney, a crushed vertebrae,
Seriously?
fractured skull, and high blood pressure. And he was really cool. He was cool.
And his foot hurt.
And
Sounds
his foot hurt.
Yeah.
sounds like he's already
Damn.
turned.
And a hangnail.
And
Yeah.
a hangnail.
And he would be the man. He would be the guy. You have what's a chef
Anthony
you have?
Bourdain.
He'd be my Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah,
He'd tell
I
great
see it.
stories. He'd be like, when I was in Cuba back in the day, we did this or that. I go, great Cuba stuff. Yeah, very cool. So that's Ernest Hemingway. That's the guy I'm going with because I want to look at someone. I go, I want to be that cool.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick.
Excellent. Excellent pick.
So we all got our 4, right?
We've got our 4.
So before we move on, we gotta have our worst pick, right?
I want to hear some worse.
I do too. Who's the worst person?
This is your Star Trek red shirt
Yes.
of your team.
That's a great analogy. That's a great
Yes.
analogy.
For those of you out there that don't know Star Trek, red shirts on the TV series would always die first.
Who would be your guys' red shirt? Are we do the same order?
Yeah.
Why not, Bill? Go ahead.
Okay, off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister. Because mainly
I like
the
this
main
one.
impetus for this is because the other day I heard some quote from him where he's saying we can't we should stop working from home because I know that when I'm working from home I get too distracted by cheese or something like that.
This is the last thing you want your leadership to
Yeah,
to
I mean,
like,
just look at the
"Cheese, my
guy."
one and only weakness.
I mean, but just look up pictures online of him being awkward or clumsy, and you'll find a
He
plethora.
kind of looks like Trump, doesn't he?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that the same idea? Kind of like messy hair
You
and
know
stuff?
what it is?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
Not
Trump-
as orange.
If Trump was the big boss of a video game, he would be the mini boss.
Mini-me.
They kind of look like the big boss.
Yes, yes.
And this is not the person that you wanted them to survive with you until the zombies attack. Because when they attack, they're the first one you push in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We need
yeah.
to-
I mean, I could definitely run faster than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bear
You need
theory.
you need the comic relief. You need somebody to trip up and hurt themselves. And so all laugh at, so we can all look cool in front
Just
of
so
Dolly.
you know, the threat is real.
Yeah. The threat is real. We need somebody to make an example out of.
Brexit this.
All right, Big Nick. Who's your worst?
Truman Capote.
Okay.
Just tiny, nebbish man. Just like, hello. Oh, the zombies are coming, I guess. Just kinda-
coming.
Yeah. That kind of guy. I can write a sonnet. He's a writer. I don't know what he did.
In Cold Blood.
In Cold Blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out there, Nick. I don't want to kill anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it today.
I would just point. I'd wait till Dolly comes around and just point at him like, Dolly, we got zombie food right here. Zombie food.
I feel like Woody Allen plays him in the movie version of your zombie
He
apocalypse.
kind of does, yeah. It would be like what it would be in my movie version. It would be Boris Johnson doing an impersonation of Woody Allen.
Oh, wow. You
That's
trying
my
to blow
Truman Capote.
minds over here?
Yeah. I gotta tell you, it was either Truman Capote or Dick Cavett.
I'm surprised you switched up, man.
I
Dick
wa-
Cavett sounds like a good one.
Dick Cavett would be funny because I feel like you try like Dick. Why don't you get like an interview with one of the zombies? Like, oh, you really think I should get that, Nick? I'm like, yes, do it. I'm like, Dolly, come hang out. This is gonna be hilarious.
So why brains?
So brains, huh? He would do that thing where he just stands with his arms folded, like his fingertips, like in a praying position, like this. Is like, interesting. Yes.
Now, for people who don't know who he is, explain who he was.
Dick Cavett.
Yeah, he is still alive, but like
Dick Cavett is still alive. Dick Cavett, go on YouTube, look up Dick Cavett. Dick Cavett is if you'd ever get angry that you were born in the wrong time, I was like, Dick Cavett made a career out of being a talk show host when he had absolutely no competition. There's only 3 channels on, and somehow he got people like Alfred Hitchcock. He got people like Marlon Brando before he got fat.
John Lennon.
John Lennon was
Bowie
there.
too, right?
Yeah.
Young American.
Yeah.
Did that
Yeah,
live
I wouldn't be
show.
surprised if Martin Luther King showed up at a certain point. He had people on there that you're like, wow, and they were all very boring interviews. Well, I mean, they were interesting on one side of the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had Steven Spielberg on right when Jaws came out.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
and then he became zombie food. That's my worst
Well,
pick.
we talked more about a non-worst pick than some of our actual picks for our
We
team.
actually did,
Wow,
yeah.
that was a tangent. All right, my worst, Tiger King.
No. you
Yep.
want-
F that.
You
guy.
want him for the best. That guy can get around a tiger. He can get around a zombie.
But you guys like had
No,
that
dude.
sweet summer of love. Everybody was all in love with Tiger King. Now you're just gonna throw him under
That
the
was
bus
only
like that?
because there was a fucking pandemic, Bill.
Really.
It's
So,
true.
so what? So the zombie apocalypse isn't pandemic enough for you?
He's got a good point.
That's a good point.
got a good
But I'm
point.
sticking with him as a
Bill,
worst.
are you related to the Tiger King? Jeez.
Would you have Netflix stock or something?
yeah, it's falling. He's trying to bump it back up. Tim, who you got for your worst?
All right, it's such low-hanging fruit. I don't know. So here, I'll give you my ideas where I'm starting. I started off with the Kardashians, any of the Kardashians, except for Caitlyn Jenner because that used to be an Olympian. But like the Kardashians, I could really do without. Anybody from the Real Housewives, I can do without. So it was hard to pick. But then I finally said, you know who? Let's go for the Queen. Oh, please,
Hey.
Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton. I
Oh,
couldn't.
yes.
If Paris Hilton is with me in the zombie apocalypse, oh, you're going first, honey. You're going first. She'll be. Yeah. You're going. Yeah, that's it.
She'd be like a twig, though. Like the zombies would be like, oh, this is an appetizer at best. You got anything?
But they'll stop.
We
They'll stop for a
we
minute.
heard you guys got Guy Fieri in there. Come on now. Give us something to eat on here.
Hey, to be fair though, the Hilton, heiress, you have a place to stay.
Damn it, he's got a point.
I could stay anywhere. It's a zombie apocalypse. They're not running the building anymore. They're not like checking in, checking out people.
Got a solid
He's got a
point.
point.
Okay,
Those
can we go down a list of who has who?
Yeah, certainly.
Let's do it.
Well, let's talk matchups first.
Okay.
So to ensure that, let's square off host versus host.
All
Our
right.
teams will square off. Guest versus guest will square off
I like
in
that.
round one. So in round one, Big Nick's team.
No to read it. Norm
for it.
Abrams, Guy Fieri, Dolly Parton, Jamie Heineman.
And I have Teddy Roosevelt, Kim Soo-young, Anthony Bourdain, and Hedy Lamarr.
Alrighty.
So the guests' teams, Bill has Miyamoto Musashi, Da Vinci, Harriet Tubman, and Wild Bill Hickok. Versus Tim's team, Les Stroud, Chris Kyle, the American Sniper, Amber English, and Ernest Hemingway. Now, we are foregoing the coin toss.
The coin of destiny is
is
I think it-
retired for
retired.
this episode and maybe even longer.
I think indefinitely. I like her. Well, we'll see how the new
To
system
use it
works
for
out.
laundry or something?
Yeah, and what we have here.
That took me a minute. I stopped at the arcade. I had to play a little
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
What we have here is a metallic 12-sided die. This isn't real gold. Maybe. So, we will both roll a die. Highest number moves on.
This is for our D&D fans right here.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll it on the table and bang it up or on this pad?
Roll it on the pad.
Okay.
You should probably roll for initiative first. Huh?
7.
7 for me.
7 for Dan. That's a mighty number. All
It
right.
is.
Just so we know the with the line underneath it. That is a 6 or a 9.
That's a 9.
Oh, we'll do it a 9. Okay. There we go. Come on, Dolly. 8.
8! Oh, a close
Ooh.
battle. A close battle.
Dolly
Big
pulled
Nick
that one out.
moves on.
Big Nick moves on.
He's already winning. Dolly Parton, so they're coming through for him.
All right,
Come on,
Bill,
Dolly.
you're
Come
up.
on, Dolly. We got this.
All right, what am I doing?
Just
roll the die.
Ooh, this is a hefty die. 12! Natural 12!
Whoa.
Oh my!
Whoa. It's going to be tough to beat.
Oh, how do you beat a 12? There's nothing. That's the highest one. Oh,
Yeah.
Gonna hit a
I
12
can
again.
hope
gotta-
for
you
Musashi
gotta
one
tie.
shots your
Yeah.
your team.
hopefully, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, they got less. They got Ernest. Oh God. Oh, I fell off.
5.
5. Well,
5.
yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
Bill moves on.
Bill moves on to face Big Nick.
let's see,
So
Bill.
we rolling it? All right.
Yep.
So,
All right, here we go.
This determines the best.
Come on, Dolly. Come on, Dolly. 8.
8.
Not bad.
Wow,
Solid.
consistency.
Yep.
all right, Bill.
All right. Here we go.
High roll so far.
8 for Nick,
Face
by the way. 8
of
for
the
Nick.
world as we know it.
A 10.
10.
Oh. Wow, what a thrilling victory for Musashi Da Vinci.
Damn it, I never win
Harriet
these
Tubman
things.
and Wild Bill Hickok.
So who's on the list for the teams? Read them off.
Musashi,
Musa-
Da Vinci, Harriet Tubman, Wild Bill Hickok.
Great team.
The best zombie apocalypse squad.
If I had to lose, that's a good team to lose to.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Guys, this has been a lot of fun. This is
Yeah.
our very first in-person thing. I think you're going to feel the energy. I felt it.
I do.
Yeah. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up today. Let's plug
thank
everything
you.
going along. Tim?
Tim at timlovestheolympics.com. And if you want to find me on social media, it's TLTO Podcast. If you'd like to hear some great stories about Olympians, please listen.
Bill?
Hey, I'm Bill, and I guess you'll see me around if you ever follow the band Haunted Summer. I'll be playing bass with them over the summer. Anyways, that's a bit. That's all. I'm gonna-
Can I ask where you could be playing?
somewhere.
Edit,
All over.
edit,
Places.
Banter, guys. Yeah.
edit.
Talk
Time for
amongst
an edit.
yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
And he has the coolest thing too. He's
You
going
did.
out in the
I could look
band.
up,
You
I
know.
did. I was going to promote a poetry
I'll look
reading I
up
was gonna do.
when next time we're playing in LA.
All right.
Okay,
I'll
that'd be cool.
jump in
But
whenever.
there's people all over the country that could hear you. What if you're playing in Austin, Texas, and someone comes up and goes, "Oh, I love your pick, Harriet Tubman." You know,
Tubman rules.
I mean, like, buy our merch.
We'll definitely have his dates or Haunted Summer's dates in our liner notes when we
We'll throw
when we
'em up
post
there.
this.
We'll throw 'em up
Absolutely. And on our Instagram. Yeah.
That being said, this has been the best podcast.
This is the best podcast.